Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. Make sure you put down below in the comment section what city you're watching this video from, and if you want to help out this video with the YouTube algorithm, make sure you quickly press that like button, as I think it helps the video out. Having said that, as I've already said a couple of times before, it is not a normal day in the XRP community if there aren't some huge transactions going around. This time, however, it is transferred by an exchange, and we know which one. So 610 million XRP have been transferred by Huobi Giant, while XRP rises to 51 cents. I've already covered it. We actually had a little bit of a pump and dump going with most of the altcoin market, but crypto tracker Whale Alert has shared data about several eye-popping XRP transfers in which more than 600 million coins were moved by the Huobi Giant. So first, 100 million transferred from Huobi to unknown. Then 200 million transferred from Huobi to unknown. Then some Ethereum, which I guess is just in this list for no apparent reason, and then another 300 million XRP transferred from Huobi to unknown. I guess it's just to show that this was all happening in a very short time frame here, but the question, of course, is what really is going on, and I personally do not yet know. However, there's a couple of things in the back of my head that are going around. One is this happened, let's say, 20 hours ago or so, quite a little bit before the big pump, which could be that this is the person who actually just bought, for example, 600 million XRP, basically pumping XRP to madness. It could actually be. Maybe that's why it crossed above 50 cents towards 52. On a different end, this is definitely a positive thing, as this person is taking his money off of Huobi into an unknown wallet, basically losing the access to quickly exchange. And you might say, Dusty, this could be a sale. This could be somebody paying somebody else in XRP, and thus it goes from one wallet to another, not really blah, 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 blah. Doesn't matter. This actually means that somebody took money off of an exchange, which is easy access to selling pressure, and put it on a wallet or some other, I guess, wallet here, which doesn't have that easy access to selling, at least I am assuming. Otherwise, the wallet will have most likely been known. So that person then has to switch it over again to actually sell. In the end, you don't really know if this is positive or not, but let's just assume that this is a nice thing, as money off exchanges is always good, for at least a thought. Then guys, go check out GSX, a link is down below. I have personally put a couple $1,000s in. I know a couple of you guys do not like it, some do like it, whatever. I'm just showing that I have personally put some money in. It is the first growth coin and gold-backed coin, and right now it's just 10 cents, plus a 50% bonus, plus a 5% bonus for using my link. And yeah, I'm trying it out, right? What if it goes well? If it goes bad, hey, I lost some money. If it goes well, hey, we made a lot of money. I'm just testing it out, guys. I bought a lot of freaking coins. GSX is one of them, as it's so early that I might get a nice little premium in a short amount of time. That's sometimes what I'm hoping to get. Ripple CEO cautions public companies against holding Bitcoin. This article is from a couple of months ago, yet it is still very much relevant, at least in my opinion. Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse has suggested that Square could be in trouble for holding Bitcoin, and basically what it comes down to is the climate risks and the footprint that it leaves behind. However, it also of course has a different point, which is that it is not necessarily decentralized in the sense that a lot of it is held over in China, and as American companies that are buying all this, it's a little bit strange that they're doing so. And that also reflected to me upon Tesla, basically. Tiffany here said over on Twitter, guys, did Elon Musk just accept a payment for his business that creates more emissions mining than his vehicles? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Because for a certain point, you kind of can question why exactly he's making those electric cars then. I thought a good part of it was because of the freaking carbon footprint or something like that. But then go for a crypto, which literally kind of takes the whole point away, at least in my opinion. Schnellvin here says, it's kind of pointless for Tesla to buy Bitcoin and then accept BTC for payments, unless you're planning to pump it and dump it. The thing I'm wondering is, will Tesla really hold this Bitcoin for such a long amount of time? Basically, will they pump and dump by buying right now and then selling it really shortly after? Or is in the US also another motion from the SEC necessary to be able to sell it? Or how does that work? Because I know for a fact that Tesla has to, put this all over at the SEC. They have to, kind of file for everything and everything is public. But does the same have to go for selling it if they want to get rid of their position? Do they have to file for that first, or can they just do that whenever they please? I'm kind of wondering about that because they are market makers, of course. A different end, though, I also kind of wonder what their bigger point is. Would they just, whenever they accept Bitcoin, switch it over almost instantly, possibly take a loss for the short term, or would they accept the Bitcoin and hold the Bitcoin as another part of the reserves, basically? Do you guys know? If you know, put it down below, as I'm definitely wondering about that. The thing with XRP in a different sense is it's not really better for this whole sense. I mean, if they were to accept Bitcoin or XRP, it wouldn't probably do that much different, as, well, Bitcoin can go up and down, XRP can go up and down. The only con for Bitcoin is that it could even go up and down after transacting. So if somebody transacts right now, an hour later, when the transaction really pulls through, it could be worth, a little bit more or a little bit less. With XRP, that's not really the case. But more so the point of a company accepting this, most of them accepting it, they actually change the crypto over to a fiat when receiving it, basically. And I'm kind of wondering what the biggest amount of these guys do. Like, do they also go for that, or do they just accept it and keep it? And in a different sense, why go for something which is, first of all, so slow? Second of all, so, I guess, unfriendly to your environment is something they are worried about, I guess. And third of all, well, if you're Tesla, you're so innovative, then why go for something so, I don't want to say old, but so restricted, basically? I don't really get that. But then again, to kind of move back to this article here, there's actually, now that we're thinking about it, a couple points as to why XRP is really better than Bitcoin. And two of them being, one, it is not centralized over in China. That's one clear point. And second, is a lot more friendly for climate, right? So there is definitely a couple of points that you can pick out. Another one could be, well, Bitcoin doesn't have that feasibility, futurability. Doesn't have the features that XRP can get with Flare deployed on top. You might say, okay, but we can build a lot of things on Bitcoin. Theoretically speaking, yes. But in this case, we're talking here about kind of Ripple making XRP an Ethereum competitor, even though they're working mostly with Ethereum over for Flare then. But it's interesting, though, to become a competitor in the sense that XRP is kind of the all-in-one, utilizing different ones. It's pretty crazy if you start to think about it. But yeah, Bitcoin is a lot more feasible if you start to think about it in that sense. Sorry, did you guys just say Bitcoin? I want to say XRP is a lot more feasible in that sense than Bitcoin for a lot of different things. Also, which other company is going to get into it now? A lot of people are speculating that it's going to be Apple, who's going to put some of their reserves in. A lot of others are saying this whole Tesla ordeal is just a joke, and it's actually very bad for the environment. In a couple of points, I would actually say yes. Here, Elon Musk just tweeted out, Chuck Norris can withdraw Bitcoins from Mt. Gox as a joke. I just kind of feel as if he is putting so much up in terms of Bitcoin that it's kind of becoming a bad thing. He's either trying to prove a point of saying, if he does it so much, he cannot manipulate the space anymore, so the SEC will kind of get off his back. On a different end, if he waits for a little while and doesn't continue this on, yeah, it will most likely still have the same effects. And I'm seeing here, X Prize team will manage the $100 million carbon capture prize because they have a pretty huge fight climate change type of action. But then again, they are accepting Bitcoin, which is basically the opposite side. So I just don't really get exactly their point. I don't really get if they're trying to ruin the space, do something good for it, or will eventually actually accept all crypto like XRP2 and Ethereum and whatnot, maybe like even Dogecoin or something like that. And when does it actually go in the whole payment realm? Is it already gone through? I'm not too sure. Then I saw a little funny video here. Connoisseur of Combat said, every time I see this clip, I gotta post it. It's just a guy here, Charles Bennett, just laughing every time before he slams these guys. Just find it really pretty funny. Thought I should quickly just maybe share it. He's just tumbling them around and whatnot. Sometimes I just giggle on Twitter as well. It's not only crypto. Sometimes you can have a little bit of a laugh. It's not a bad thing. But yeah, most of it is crypto though. A lot of it is actually Doge nowadays. A lot of it is pump and dumps. Whenever I open my feed here, I'm just bombarded by people speculating about Cardano, about going crazy in that sense, or some new pump and dump for Doge. Gene Simmons actually tweeted something out just now. Bitcoin, I bought 7-figure months ago. It's been very good to me. Do I believe it's going even higher than the recent record-breaking surges? You bet. And I kind of feel as if this guy is also just here for the quick money, just really to pump and dump, not really for the space here. In a different sense, you can't really know for certain. He's bought Bitcoin, Doge, XRP. Who knows if he's really doing something on purpose or just memeing? I have no idea. CoinMarketCap has also posted something up here. Notice something different about the rankings today. There's Model 3 Tesla in here with a $37,000 price, market cap of $24 billion, volume in terms of Teslas, circulating supply. That's pretty funny, actually. It's only $37,000 for a Model 3. So 1 Bitcoin can buy you a whole Model 3 car. Huh. Leonidas says, this is not funny. It is confusing and unprofessional. Stop it. Yeah, in a certain way it is. In a different sense, I just think this is fun, right? I mean, I do not know. They just have it as the zero here. I mean, oh, wait, maybe this one. Today's Dogecoin price. No, I think this is about the Tesla. I think that's just for fun. I don't think this is a bad thing. If they just want to meme around with that a little bit at the top here, why would that be bad? It's their website, and they're showing all the prices correctly. They just have a zero here for fun to kind of showcase. No, I don't think that's a bad thing. It's just, I think it's just for fun. However, I kind of wonder how they got the volume and the market cap like that. Oh, I guess it's just circulating supply times the price of per car. Interesting. But yeah, I guess disagree. I think it's pretty fine. It's not a really bad thing. People will disagree on things, though. In the end, XRP better than Bitcoin, confirmed, kinda. Huge transactions going around, which are pretty nice for XRP in the end of things. And go check out GSX. That was it for today's video.